This is a variation of a shoulder external rotation drill. I have a lot of patients when I have them do 90-90 external rotation, I see them start to tense their bicep and I see them start to shrug their shoulder. So I came up with this as an alternative position to work on endurance without as much likelihood of doing it wrong. I like to bring them down to one knee just because they're a little less likely to arch in the lower back. So I'll come down onto one knee, and if the band's in my right hand, I'll typically have my left knee in front. And the first thing I think about is trying to keep a little bit of tension in my stomach, so I'm doing my best to avoid the big arch in my lower back. And I have a band attached in a door, and I'm going to pull back so that my elbow is maybe just below shoulder height, and I'm going to come into this external rotation position. Now here, for me, as I have people go through a motion like this, I see them starting to tense and shrug their shoulder. So to get them to activate a little bit more of their tricep, I'll have them come into this external rotation, and I'll have them come out. And then here, I really try to think about sucking my shoulder down and back so I engage this bottom aspect of my arm. And then I try and keep that shoulder down as I slowly come up into my 90-90 position. So I'm just going to go slowly in and out of this wave motion, trying to lock my elbow completely out, come back in slowly. Really focusing on keeping a perpendicular arm, not letting my hands start to drift forward, and not letting my shoulder start to creep up towards my ear. So this activation of the tricep, I feel like, really helps them to pull that shoulder down and then try and feel that and maintain it as you come back into your elbow bend. Slow and controlled motion, I'm more likely to do this for time rather than a rep number because I want to do it very slow and controlled. And just so you can see from behind, as I'm going through this motion, pretending that the band's attached in front of me, I really want to try and anchor that shoulder down, just watching that as I do that, my back doesn't pop forward. So elbow here, I try and keep as much of a perpendicular position of my arm as I can as I go through this wave motion.